Right guys, so I'm going to go through question 4 from your homework from last week. Alright, just to give people an idea of where we're going. So some people are going wrong, they're getting the plan and the elevation mixed up and they're putting things in the wrong place. Okay, so we're going to go through a question from start to finish and it's going to be question 4. Okay, so the very first thing you do for an orthographic projection question will never change. You'll draw your XY line. Alright, anywhere in the middle of the page, you write X, Y, okay? Never changes. Alright, part A asks you to draw the elevation looking in from the arrow A. Okay, so we're going to do that now. So the measurements are 62, 10 and 24. Okay, so the elevation always goes above the XY line. That will never change. It's always above the XY line. So 10 and the final part is 24. Okay. And the height of this question. So we have 3 8s at the bottom. So we have 1, 2, 3. So 3 8s and then we have a height of 36 then above it. Okay, so that's going to be your maximum height. Okay, so very basically guys, the elevation is going to fit in there. Okay, so we'll come back to that in a minute. In relation to the end view in this question guys, I'll just take my book in here. Alright, so on this question here, the end view is C, which is pointing to my right hand side, and that is why the end view goes on the right hand side. Okay, the end view or the end elevation will always be above the XY line, the same as the elevation. Okay, the plan will always be directly below the elevation. A lot of people got that wrong. Plan will always be below the XY line and below the elevation. It's never below the end view. Okay, so just to repeat, C is the end view or the end elevation. It's pointing to my right hand side, so the end elevation goes to my right hand side. Okay. Guys, a gap of 20, you can also do 10 or 15, it doesn't matter, but it needs to be the same. So 20 between the elevation and end view, I will then as well have 20 between the elevation and the plan. Okay, so if I can take my 45-degree line here, take my line to cross, you should see when you do your 20 on one side, nice straight line. If you take it up from here, they should match. Okay, so you can use your 45-degree line this way, take your line straight across and straight up, or you can use your compass. Okay, there's another way which we've probably done in class before. You can take your line down at 45 degrees like that and you'll notice it all meets up. It's just the opposite of that. Okay, so either of them 3 methods are perfectly okay. Alright, so part B asks you to draw the plan. So the plan is going to be a basic square. So we have 24, 32 and 40. 24, 32 and the last part was 40, which is down there. Okay, here's your basic measurement for your plan, and your plan is going to be inside here. Okay, so our elevation will be in here, our plan will be in there. Okay, okay, remember you have to take your lines up. Okay, so if I take this line up here at 45 degrees and then take it up straight from there, take the line straight across from here, I know my end view has to be in there. Okay, so I've my 4 basic squares done. I'm going to start by drawing the end view, or sorry, the elevation. Okay, so we know there's a pillar here, 24, with the height of 8, so I know that's going to be one straight dark line the whole way up there, and this line comes in here. Okay, so for my end view, I know I've got this little bit straight away, and that little bit represents the pillar here. You're looking in there, this little bit here is there, and this bit is represented there. So now I need to do the angle and the 3 steps. Okay, So to get the angle and 3 steps done. So we have our different heights, 8, 8 and 8. So what I'm going to do is take them across lightly, right, because I am going to need them. Now we have a measurement of 10 here, which I have there, okay. So the very bottom step, the first 8 step, it goes out as far as there, okay. The next step then will take over from there, okay. Now we also know that from here to here there's an angle, alright. Now we see that in plan. So what we're going to do is go down to our plan to draw that in, okay. So if I take that down to my plan, so that's the 10 line coming down there, and the angle goes right up until the corner. So if I join the 2 angles up like that, gives me my angle and plan, okay. So there's a few people getting stuck with that, alright. So you'll just see here guys very quickly, coming in 10, or in this case I came in 34 here, because I took it down from here. So you come in 34, 10 and 24. That point just joins to the very top point, guys. Okay, very, very simply. Alright. To finish off our steps, so again, as before, we know we have this line that's going to go across there. Okay, so there's then our 10s left over. I know that's going to be a straight line in my plan. Okay, that'll be seen, that'll not change. Looking from above, that's just going to look like one continuous pillar. That has to go as a straight line to there. Okay, so that's our basic shape for the plan. We have our 24 line I've marked here, so that's the very back step. I have another line marked here, which is a 32 line. Alright, so that guys are our steps. Okay, that's our plan actually complete. This bit represents that. If you're looking down top, then you have these 3 parts here, which are represented there. That is the plan complete. Okay. So now we need to go back up and finish your elevation. Very simply, I can take this point here up and this point here up. Okay. So that's where they cross here. So I can take them up to here. Okay. So I know that this point goes to the second one. And this is the last step, which goes to the very last height, which will be there. Okay. So very simply, that is your question pretty much in a nutshell, guys. So your step there. And the other step will go from here to there. Alright. And then you can just fill in the rest of it. Okay. That down to there. Okay, 3 steps. This part here represents part R here. Okay, so it actually represents part R. Okay, the final part to do is our end view. Okay, so we're just taking our lines across and taking our lines up again. Nice set square. Okay, so what we'll do is, I have these lines here taken across to the end. So I'm just going to take them up here now, 45 degrees. You can also use your compass, as I said, whichever way you find it easiest. Alright. Measurement. Okay, so we know that the slope is going from there to there, but we need to mark off our height. Okay, the slope's only actually going to there. So we have a slope going like that for the end view. Okay. So if I'm standing at C and looking in there, I'm going to see this here slope, which is here. Okay. Now straight bit coming down here and here, so that's going to be like this back wall if you like. Then we have to show our 3 steps. Alright. So just going to finish this off here. Take this down as a dark line as well, okay? Make sure your construction lines are right. Guys, make sure you have a 2H pencil and it's got a good sharp point on it. Right? So you keep your drawings nice and neat, alright? Get the most marks you can in exam situations. Alright, so now we'll take these lines across. So these are our 8 lines. Okay, and I'm going to see my basic outline of the steps, alright? So this line's for the back one, so I know it goes up to the top. This one goes to the middle. Alright, so you can see the basic shape of our steps coming around there, okay? So it's going to come down just like that there, guys. Alright, and that's literally all we've left to do. So it's going to be dark from there. The second one's going to be from there. Alright. Draw a line to there, there, and there. And again, guys, that surface R. What I would like you to do is highlight the resurface R here. So we might just highlight that there so we can see it in all 3 views. Alright. The surface R in the end view will look. I'm just going to shade them very, very quickly here for the purpose of the video. It's going to be there. Okay. You don't actually see surface R here, but where you would see it is that you'd know it's just a straight line going down there. Alright? And then again, guys, surface R in the elevation. Okay, this is a nice light colouring, okay? You're not colouring it in too dark, just so I can see the construction lines. Alright, so that'll be R. Okay, the final part, very important, is to label each view. Come down 5. Come down another 5, do the same down here, 5 and another 5, so 5 and 10 if you like. 2 light lines across because we need to do 2 and the other one here, okay? So very quickly, this is my plan. You can write this in the middle or at the side like I'm doing. This is our elevation. Make sure you get the views correct, guys. Some people are putting the views in the wrong places still, alright? You should all know where the views go at this stage. This is the end view or the end elevation, whichever you want to call it. Okay, so guys, that's your basic question. That's question 4 in week 2. Alright, I'm going to be putting up the solutions to other questions as well, but I'm only doing one video, and that's the one video. There's some things that are very important that I've noticed that people are getting wrong. It's the location of the 3 views. You'll always draw your XY line first. Elevation and end view are always on the top. The arrow in the question will dictate what side the end view and the elevation go on, okay? If it's for the end view, if it's pointing to the right, like this question, goes on the right, okay? The plan is always below the elevation. That will never change. I never want to see the plan above the XY line, okay? It's always below the XY line. It's always directly below the elevation. That never changes, okay? A few other things. So, yeah, so what side will the elevation be on? So obviously that depends on the arrow. Okay, so we've discussed that through the video. Construction lines, nice light lines, using a 2H pencil that's sharpened. Light colour shading, as I said there. So nice light colour shading, even shading. And make sure you're using a sharp pencil, so we already said that. Use the lines in the elevation to draw the plan end view, okay? So when I've drawn one view, basically taking your line straight across from elevation to end view, nice light construction line straight across. From elevation to plan, they go nice light straight down. From plan to end view, they go across at 45 degrees to this line, which is the last line, or if you like, the corner, okay? Or you can put the point of your compass there and swing your arc across. I'll just actually show that now for anyone who wants to do it. So take this line for example. Okay, so guys, they just meet at the same place, okay? And yeah, so that's it, okay? So if you have any other questions, ask me. I'll put the other 3 solutions up later today, okay?